Hello everyone, and welcome to another Company of Heroes 2 replay cast. My name is ATR, and today we're going to have a 1v1 on Kholodny Ferma. Our heroes today are going to be Zero, playing for the Germans, and we're going to have aLEX, playing for the Soviets of the Red Army. So, Kholodny Ferma, winter version, summer version, or spring, whatever you call it. It's a nice map, we all know it. I don't think I need to talk about the maps anymore. We've seen a lot of replays by a lot of people on these maps, so let's just head into the action and see what's going on. So we do see that Zero goes ahead and, like most Germans, built his tier 1 right off the bat, and is getting a grenadier off this building right away. For the Soviet player, we do see his conscripts being produced. 2 conscripts right off the bat, no tech in the base, and well, again, nothing unusual there. So we do see that the combat engineers for aLEX are going to the north, conscripts going to the south. We see that the pioneers have gone to the south for for Zero, getting that fuel point, and exclusively that fuel point. And I'm assuming the grenadiers are maybe going to go cap this. Even if you cap this point, you don't get it connected to your base because this little road here is the one that connects it to your base sector. So yeah, there we see aLEX sending his grenadiers straight to that point. And ooh, that was a little impatience there. Good thing he caught it though. Nice, nice there, Zero. But yeah, he was trying to leave the point as soon as the cap went to get into the middle. Pioneers get intercepted by conscripts in the middle munitions point, or well, the southern munitions points, I guess we could say. Conscripts jump into the heavy cover of the truck, fend away those pioneers, and rightfully so, Zero just backs away with those pioneers, no sense in them taking any damage. We do see an MG42 coming out by Zero, setting up to cover this entire area. They are not going to be able to shoot at the conscripts as of yet, but the grenadiers are going to move forward to engage. MG packs up, and is probably going to set up and get those conscripts out of there. And yeah, we do see the grenadiers are taking some damage. They are out in the open, and the conscripts are in heavy cover. But one burst, they try to run away, get suppressed, and they decide to retreat. They do take 2 men died there though, so surprisingly heavy damage considering they were in heavy cover and only took 1 burst from the MG. But well, small victory there for the German player Zero. Up in the north, we do see the combat engineer still going around capping. Another conscript squad going over to cap the munitions point. And for Zero, we do see that 2 grenadier squads were produced, and a second MG is being produced right now. Second grenadier is currently hitting the field. We'll see where it goes. Grenadiers currently capping the munitions point, and there is a conscript squad capturing the victory point in the south. They will probably meet each other as soon as one of them finishes capping. Aside from that, no other engagements. We do see the combat engineers going to meet these grenadiers. Combat engineers are probably going to go ahead and jump into the church. Grenadiers are using the truck for heavy cover. And this engagement can go on for ages. We do see flamethrowers on these combat engineers, so that is going to make it so that they are much more hardy. Or, well, strong as far as damage goes. Grenadiers and conscripts being engaged out in the open. Conscripts will go ahead and run into cover. They are now in yellow cover, so they're going to have the advantage. One of the 2 of the grenadiers are already down, so these grenadiers need to get out of there. They are getting flanked by another conscript squad. They need to get out of there now or they're going to die. They hit retreat, getting intercepted. 1 man left. Is he going to make it out? And he makes it out. Runs the gauntlet and makes it out of there, so lucky squad there. If aLEX had actually stopped this conscript squad there instead of just kept it on the move, he could have probably gotten a kill on that grenadier squad, but that squad was probably just rallied or queued there, so he maybe wasn't paying attention to that area specifically. But anyways, we do see that the conscripts on the south want to go ahead and decap that fuel point. MG42 moving up to intercept. It is rather close though, but the conscripts decided not to move, and they are going to get engaged by that MG, getting suppressed and immediately retreated, but they do manage to get a decap on that fuel, reducing Zero's income on fuel. We do see a difference of 29 versus 16 fuel right now. Conscript squad's capturing the munitions point, so we do see that the Soviet player does have pretty much I guess 2/3 of the map, you could say, in his control right now, so very advantageous position for him. Conscripts in the north, conscripts in the middle. The south has been abandoned by him, so we do see grenadiers moving out, and they're going to start capping, getting that fuel back, getting that munitions back. Nobody has capped this point into the game, though, so well, we'll see when it gets capped. It's been 5 minutes, and it's been ignored so far. Conscript squad moving all the way through the edge of the map, trying to get a flank potentially on a MG, I would assume. We'll see how it goes. Conscript squad in the middle trying to take that cutoff point, but they do get stopped on the cutoff by both an MG and a grenadier squad. And they have to retreat right away. They had no direct support. There is a conscript squad a little bit to the north, but it wasn't in position to assist right away. And this squad over here that is going for the southern point was also very far away to get a flank on this machine gun. So good, I guess, movement, I suppose, but not coordinated enough to be considered a flank. So I guess we'll see where it goes from there. So Grenadiers moving around, going to cap that victory point. We do see that Zero is currently triple capped and is already down to 350 points. Quite fast on the ticking for a 6 minutes game so far. So it's been a good job by aLEX on getting that initial advantage on the victory point. You can actually turn a game in your favor later on if you have the victory point advantage. You might be losing as far as army goes, but if you can manage to, keep those ticking in your favor for an extra couple seconds, sometimes you can get a win out of that. But anyways, conscripts and grenadiers engaging almost point blank, both in heavy cover. We do see that the grenadiers are losing this fight. They are down to 2 man, 1 man down by the conscript squads, but these grenadiers have to get out of there. I don't think they're going to win this match. And there they go, they hit retreat. They do manage to kill one of the guys before they retreat and make it out, both of them alive. Down south at the victory point, we do see a... Nice. We do see a Grenadier squad being engaged by 2 conscript squad. It threw a rifle nade and managed to get 2 of the conscript squads in the south before they ran over to this fence for cover. But they did get charged by a conscript squad in Ura, getting on top of them. 2 against 1. Grenadiers are not going to win this. They have to retreat, and there they go. They hit retreat. 3 of them still alive. Let's see if they all make it. Yeah, conscript decides to just simply move away and ignore them. MG42 is set up to defend that fuel point, so it's not going to be a problem. We do have another MG42 covering the northern munitions point, and we do see a Grenadier squad going for the fuel, apparently. MG42 does engage that conscript squad in the south, makes it retreat. So very good placement by the MGs for Zero. He manages to stop that harassment as far as capping goes. We do see that a conscript squad is currently garrisoned in the house right in front of the enemy base. They have capped this strategic point, but considering that he has the one up here in the north, he still manages to get around and cap these points and have them connected. So while it is an incursion, I guess, into the enemy's face, they can simply just walk around it. Pioneers going to the southern point. We do see conscripts getting the munitions. Grenadiers going for the strategic point in front of their own base, and noticing that there is a... Ooh, that was an... Oh my god, that was amazing. Rifle nade goes into the conscript squads and collapses the house. So the entire conscript squad goes down in just one hit. That was... I have to say that is pretty much the most cost-effective rifle nade I've ever seen. Okay, I mean, I'm still a little bit awestruck about that. That was amazing. That was a one lucky shot. T70 hitting the field for aLEX. So he goes tier 2, tier 3, but didn't get anything for tier 2. I guess he just wants to have that AT gun capability. But very fast T70, 9 minutes, and it heads into the map. No real response or counter for it on the field, although we do see a Panzer Grenadier squad with Shreks already researched for Zero. So scratch that. He already was anticipating some type of vehicle, so very good on Zero. He is moving his Panzer Grenadiers down south to try to engage that T70. T70 is going to be a little bit surprised. And he does see it because of the point. He's chasing it with those Panzer Grenadiers, but I don't think he's going to be able to get a shot. We do see some mines here on the field for aLEX, so very good by them. Mines are always good to place whenever you can afford them, and even sometimes when you can't. Mines can sometimes turn a game for you in a second. T70 manages to get those Pioneers to retreat. No real chance for them to go out. And we do see a second T-70 going out by aLEX and is now heading north to intercept Grenadiers, and an MG. So still we do see the... Panzer Grenadiers are over here in the north. They are very close to a mine. So very aggressive and multiple mines being used by aLEX. So yeah, very nice, I gotta say. Anyways, we do see... Ooh, nice! Oh, and an abandoned T-70. So, it got Panzer-Schrecked and Panzer-Fausted, and it got decrewed, and he goes ahead and jumps into that tank right away. And can he actually get him out of there? Well, it doesn't have a damaged engine, so yeah, he should. And there it goes. So, very lucky strike there for Zero. Let's see how good of use he can put into that T-70. So unfortunate there for aLEX that the tank didn't explode. That has got to suck. Do you see that these Grenadiers apparently hit the mine and were already damaged? T-70 takes a couple shots and brings him down to 2-man, makes him retreat. Conscripts being engaged by Pioneers and an MG gun. We do see a scout car on the field for Zero. The scout car can have that autocannon upgraded. I wonder, I actually haven't seen it personally, how effective is it against the armor of a T-70? I mean, I know the T-70 would probably win the fight, one-on-one fight, but I mean, like distance shots and consistent fire, does it do a lot of damage to it? I mean, I would assume it does damage considering it's an autocannon, but, well, I guess we'll see. Anyways, enough rambling, let's see what's going on. We do still have that MG42 covering this approach, but it is, well, it's still in the arc of fire. Guard's rifle almost was in position to get a flank, but is now going to get suppressed and potentially pinned. They might be trying to get into the house. No, they're just sitting there, taking shots, and they get pinned. So, very good by the MG42 there. Very unlucky for the guards. If they had just gone a little bit more around, they would have gone to that flank without any issues. T-70 going to the north, going to make that MG42 retreat or potentially die if he doesn't get it. It is not supported by anything else, so it is a very disadvantageous position. So there he goes. Zero packs it up and retreats. No deaths on that one. And does he have a bunker in his base? He does not have a bunker yet, but, well, that's not really necessary. And we do see the T-70 getting repaired, so very soon Zero's going to have a T-70 of his own, and that could potentially be very crushing to the Soviet army. Scout car going for the north. He's trying to catch that T-70 out of position, I suppose, but T-70 does a lot of damage to it, and yeah, we do see that the Scout car's autocannon does some damage to the T-70 armor, but it is a Scout car. This one's a tank. Yeah, I mean, you can clearly see which one's going to win. Panzer-Schreck's going to try to take some shots, but he sees that there's a lot of infantry there. 3 conscript squads, 1 already with PPSHs, so he decides to retreat. Very good, not taking any unnecessary losses and risking dropping a Schreck. Grenadiers going around the corner to try to engage. It's not a very good idea. There's a T-70 and a lot of conscript squads there. It is Vet 2, so I believe they get armor, yeah, but that's still going to mean that they're going to die. They're down to about half health, down to 3 men. To get him out of there. You hit the retreat, but he's going to go in between everybody. Down to 1 man. I don't think this guy's going to make it. Is he? Let's see. Very lucky. Very lucky by Zero. Captured T-70 goes up and tries to engage that enemy T-70. Let's see which one's going to win. I mean, this one was already damaged by the autocannon, so the captured T-70 does have the advantage as far as health. But we do see that the other T-70 is doing good damage, but it looks like it might win, and there it goes. So the captured T-70 manages to get a kill on aLEX's T-70, so very painful for him to have captured that. And he's doing a number on those conscripts. Conscripts Urang, they're going to try to chase it. Can he get him out of there before an 18-8 goes in his face? I think he will. I don't think he's going to get caught. And there he goes. As long as those conscripts keep chasing, they are going to take some damage, and they decide to retreat very wisely. So we do see that this T-70 has now gotten his Vet 1, 6 enemy kills. Very low in health, but it's just going to retreat and get repaired. So very, very nice usage of enemy weaponry. MG42 covering the center. Guards Rifled and PPSH conscript squads on the field. We do see that pretty much all the conscript squads have PPSHs except for 1. We should probably see that soon, I would assume. He did go for the Guards Rifle Combined Arms Doctrine, which gives him, you know, all those upgrades and the Guards Rifle. And wow, Grenadier Squad hits one of the mines, down to one man, doesn't die, hits retreat. Very lucky. So we do see that Tier 3 has been produced for 0, and he is getting himself a Panzer 4. It was an interesting choice to go for, you know, the scout car, but I think he threw it away. I mean, I gotta say that was quite wasteful, I guess. Could have easily just backed up once he saw that, but, well, sometimes you're not paying exactly attention and you don't expect to see that much, you know, on the field. But anyways, Grenadiers over here getting Molotov, a little bit of damage, doesn't kill anybody. They do manage to get the decap on this point and are going to go ahead and cap it. Grenadiers over here on the north, cutting off that strategic point, and could potentially get that fuel and area. Down in the south, we do see two-man Panzer Grenadier squad with the Panzer Shregs going around capping. There is a mortar for aLEX, taking shots at those Panzer Grenadiers. He does manage to get the decap and decides to retreat, not risking taking a shot by that mortar and getting those Panzer Shregs killed. So, very good option there. You don't necessarily need to cap as long as you're decapping for the enemy. That's also still a victory. Big infantry push over to the north. Two conscript squad with PPSHs, one guards rifle. All the conscript squads do have PPSHs now, so not a lot of difference there. Panzer IV over here on the north is going to make it a little bit difficult for these guys to win. There is two Grenadier squads on opposite sides. Guards rifle engaging one, conscript squads engaging the other two. But the Panzer IV is going to start taking shots at these conscripts, and well, the conscripts should win. We do see AT gun being produced, but that is for 0, not for aLEX. So there's really not much in the field to counter the Panzer IV. Obviously, he can throw 18-8s, which he's probably going to do right now. And there it goes. Going to damage that engine, but not going to do a lot of damage. Grenadier squad over here, down to one man. Is going to hit retreat. Is he going to make it out? A lot of damage coming in, and he dies on retreat. So that's unfortunate, but was to be expected. We do see that the T7, stolen T70 goes ahead and I think it took an 18-8 to the face, got some damaged engine. He's going to get another 18-8 to the face just to top it off. And that's going to bring it down to about half health. But the conscript squad has to retreat. A lot of damage on the way out. Down to one man. Is he going to make it? And he makes it. Very lucky. T70 should probably get repairs. He's already up to tier 2, and that increases weapon damage and reduces the damage taken, so it's going to be way more effective. And, well, you can't build a T70 as a as a German, so you probably want to keep that alive as long as you can. Back at the base, we do see all the infantry reinforcing. The mortar is over here a little bit outside the base, and there's really not much in the field aside from a combat engineer squad with flamethrowers for aLEX. So he did have an initial strong presence on the map. Now he is on the back foot with that Panzer IV in the field. There is nothing on the field for aLEX to respond to it. And that T70 that got stolen is just, you know, adding insult to injury. So yeah, gotta say though, Zero is doing a very good job at utilizing it. Already up to 16 kills. One vehicle destroyed, and that was another T70. So yeah, very good on him. Do see now the infantry going to the south. Very good idea by aLEX. He knows that there's a lot on the north. He had that Panzer IV, had that T70. It is obviously possible that, you know, they're not going to be there anymore, but since you know that it was there, well, might as well go in the other direction. Grenadier squad in the south getting a decap on that victory point, but getting engaged now by 3 squads. That is 2 conscripts and a guards rifle. Probably need to get out of there. Down 1 man, down 2 men. Getting a lot of fire. They do move into heavy cover, so that's going to allow them to stay alive a little bit longer, but that's a lot of infantry presence, so it's not going to work. We do see that an MG42 using sprint, I think? No, it was just running fast, I guess. Moving into position, and is going to get a flank on these squads. They are going to start... Ooh, we do see an artillery barrage being used by Zero. Is it going to do any damage? No, I don't believe it is. Infantry retreats from it. Wow, almost actually hits himself. Or was that a mortar? Looked like that might have been a mortar. Yeah, that's a mortar. So yeah, artillery barrage goes in, doesn't get anything. Squads move out of the way, 1 retreats. So good try there by Zero, but good response time by aLEX. Up in the north, we do see that the Panzer IV and the T70 are still holding their own over here. Although it's not on their own, they do have an MG, a Grenadier, and a Pioneer repairing them, so it's quite a front he has over here. In the center, we do see an MG42 and an AT gun holding the line. And in the south is the most exposed position. We do have another Panzer IV by Zero engaging these guard rifle and conscripts. He does get another 18A to the face, which disables that engine, makes it hard for it to chase and move around, but is not going to be enough to kill it. Do we see anything on the field for aLEX? We do see that he is producing a Su-85, so he went tier 4. So that Su-85 is going to be effective at keeping those Panzer IVs at base and maybe helping out with a push. But considering that there's 4 Panzer IVs on the field for 0, he cannot be very ballsy, very brave, very forward with it because, well, Panzer IV, a single Panzer IV, if not supported properly, that is the Su-85 not supported properly, can actually get an easy kill on an Su-85. So 2, well, can get a lot easier kill. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We do see the Su-85 moving north. He does know about all this because he got engaged again by a conscript squad, which is good. Just, you know, keep him supported. You do want to have all this infantry up in there. Get those 18-8s on the tanks. Make sure they can't circle strafe it. You have your guards rifle that can button that tank and get it, you know, get that kill in before it goes. And there it goes. Long-range shot by that Su-85. Gets a hit in that Panzer IV. Another long-range shot. Gets another hit and brings it about to 50% health. One more shot brings it about 20%. And can he actually get the kill or get it out? And he can't get the shot, actually. Can he? There he goes. One more shot. Wow, that's about 5%. He should be able to get the kill relatively soon. Misses that shot. 18 gun moved to position to take some shots. One last shot goes in and gets that engine damaged, but ooh, heavy engine damage on that Su-85, and that 18A is not being taken down. One more shot goes in, takes down that Su-85. So very unlucky for aLEX. Very good placement of this AT gun. He has an MG42 to support it, so excellent maneuver there. Panzer IV moves into position. Gets on top of those conscripts. Molotov goes in onto the 18-8, but the AT gun, moves out of position well before that. Another grenade goes in and does a little bit of health damage to the machine gun squad, but nothing to kill it. Very good engagement by Zero. Very unlucky engagement for aLEX. He did get that kill on the Panzer IV, so it's not a complete loss, but he did lose that Su-85, and, well, that is unfortunate. We do see an AT gun being produced for aLEX coming into the field now. So he is going to be able to fend off those Panzer IVs, but yeah, that was quite painful to watch as far as the engine being damaged over here. It's quite unlucky. The AT gun got a shot on the engine, heavy engine damage, didn't manage to get him out of there in time. Quite unfortunate. PTR res rifle dropped in the ground by aLEX. Zero has nothing in the area to pick it up, but he is moving a Grenadier squad near the area. He might be able to do so. Do have the ambush camouflage abilities for his units now. Let's see what he decides to do. Can he actually pick it up? Yeah, he should be able to pick it up with that squad, but he doesn't even know about it. T-70 still over here in the north, making sure that this section doesn't fall. Ow, that's just mean. Those guys were already dead, and they throw an 18-8 on top of them. Quite brutal. Anyways, we now see the almost complete map being captured by Zero. Conscript squad getting pinned down by the MG in the middle. 18A goes in, gets 2 kills, a lot of damage on the health. One more guy dies, still pinned. Barrage by the AT gun goes in onto the other AT gun. Is he actually gonna be able to get a kill? No, he gets a kill on the gun. Ooh, nice shot, almost gets him. But the spot was already being moved, so very good on them. Very good ability though. I gotta say, I have been liking seeing players use it a lot recently, and yeah, it's very effective against infantry. 18-8 goes in onto this Panzer IV. Only does a little bit of damage and damages the engine, so that's just gonna make it less maneuverable, but there's nothing on the field that can counter it. Another Panzer IV hits the field over here, and 2 Panzer IVs against conscripts and guards rifle. Well, I can offer a bet as to who's gonna win. MG42 also there for assistance, is gonna go ahead and suppress those conscripts, even pin him down. If he can get the pin, he can potentially even run them over. Very one-sided engagement down here in the south. He is gonna try to get that decap on the munitions point, which I guess is good, but the victory point is the one over here, and he is currently triple capped. That is aLEX, and his points are down to 185 now. He did manage to bring 0 down to 218, but yeah, that's not gonna be enough. Over here in the north, we do see conscripts and I don't know what was that, retreating. It looks like it was the 18-8. Yeah, so I mean the AT gun got decrewed over here. So yeah, I mean one-sided engagements over here. They're not gonna, nothing's gonna happen. We do see the Panzer Shreks, the Panzer Grenadiers in the field. They're just gonna go ahead and move. There's not much else for them to do. This point has a field cache. This point can be captured, and this point can be captured, but that's pretty much it. So right now it's a big lull in the battle. aLEX has retreated to his base and is gonna, lick his wounds, recover his infantry, get everything back up, but he doesn't have anything to respond to those tanks. I mean, he could have potentially gotten another Guards rifle, maybe, but I mean, Guards squad, yeah, Guards rifle, whatever. I mean, those PTRSs are going to do damage, but they're not going to do a lot of damage. And he only has one PTRS, if I'm not mistaken, on this Guard squad. Although, yeah, there they are. Looks like there's some conscripts on there. He merged them, apparently. But yeah, the PTRS rifle's over here on the ground, and I guess nobody has actually noticed. So the anti-tank capabilities of this squad is, well, cut in half. They don't have much to begin with. It's just overtime damage, I suppose you could say. So it's gonna take a while. So anyways, engagement over here in the north. We still have that MG42, being quite annoying. This mortar should probably move into position and start shelling them. Conscript squad getting pinned down. Conscript squad over here Uraying to try to get a advantage. Flamethrower being picked up. I'm not sure who dropped that flamethrower, but very good to use it on a conscript squad. It's gonna make him that much stronger. 2 PPSHs and a flamethrower. But it is Vet 3 down to 2-man, and the flamethrower explodes. Did it, actually? Yeah. So he picks up the flamethrower, does a little bit of damage in it, but it explodes in its face. So might have not been the best option. I mean, obviously you can't do much to prevent that, but, if he could actually get a button on this Panzer IV, he could potentially get the kill with the AT gun, but he decides not to get the button. So that Panzer IV is just going to go ahead and walk out of there. That's slightly unfortunate. Down to 75 points. It is getting a little bit desperate for aLEX now. He is going to try to cap the middle. He's going with a conscript squad. You need to hit the dirt with those if you want to get the cap. You got suppressed, you got pinned, so now you're not going to cap. Remember, hit the dirt, even though it got, I guess you could say nerfed. It got balanced, really. It was overpowered before. Hit the dirt. It only gives you light cover, but it has, I guess, an unmentioned ability that you cannot be suppressed or pinned while using it. So, like, for example, these guys, if they hit the dirt right here, even if this MG starts shooting them, they are not going to get suppressed. They're not going to get pinned. And if that happens, you can still capture the points. So it's something to keep in mind. And it's very useful. Ooh, artillery barrage going in. These guys are not moving out of the way. Let's see how it goes. Ow, ow. Not that much. Ow. No. Surprisingly ineffective. Wow. That was quite underwhelming. I'm not sure if it was just pure luck, but, I mean, it killed, what, a couple of infantry? Maybe 4? I mean, I guess that's okay, but it was right on top of 2 squads. It should have at least killed 1 and get a lot of kills. But oh well. Heavy push here by Zero over here to the north. He did have his Guards rifles over here trying to get a cap on that victory point, trying to stop that drain because he's down to 33 points. aLEX, that is. But a very strong push by 2 Grenadiers and an MG42 stops that. He decaps it and is going to get it back into his possession. That is by Zero. So he's going to get that drain back on him. 31 points. I don't think this is going to last much longer. We do see an advance by an Su-85 over here in the south, but there is no support. The Panzer IV can easily get a circle strafe, and there are Panzer Shreks over here. You need to support those tanks, otherwise they're not going to work. This is a assault gun, not a tank. I mean, it's called a tank destroyer, but it's not a tank. It's an assault gun. It doesn't have a turret, so yeah. Oh my god, and it gets abandoned. That is, oh my god, that is unlucky. 2 vehicles abandoned. Gonna get, well, it's getting repaired. That's interesting. But yeah, that's it. There's another artillery strike going in, trying to take that AT gun down to 14 points. Double capped currently, so it's still gonna drain rather fast. Down to 10. Conscript squads at 1 man going for that AT gun for some reason. They're gonna die. Panzer IV shooting at them. 1 vet 3, 1 vet 2. You don't want to see that loss, but it's down to 4 points. He didn't even cap this point. I think he's just throwing in the towel, seeing what happens. 2 points, and I think that's going to be it. And there we go. Victory for Zero. He went from 0 to hero. Yeah, stupid joke. But yeah, very good play by Zero. That was very very lucky, I guess you could say, for the T70 over here to get decruit. He captured it. Used a very good effect, I gotta say, by Zero. He got a kill on another T70 and a lot of infantry kills. He lost it at some point, probably around here, maybe, I don't know. It was over here in the north, and at one point got killed eventually. But he did put it to good use, got Vet 2 on it. I mean, can't really complain there. Unfortunate for aLEX that his Su-85 got a heavy engine damage here. I think I could... Yeah, I mean, I want to say that if he hadn't gotten the engine damage, he would have been able to back off before he actually got killed. But it was unfortunate. He got the crit on the engine. And, well, that was it for that Su-85. Once he lost that Su-85, he lost any chance of gaining map control, which was unfortunate. And then over here, just, you know, adding insult to injury, his second Su-85 got decrewed and was being repaired by the Pioneers before they got into it. You know, they didn't want to get in a hunk of junk that was, you know, all battered up. They said, you know, let's fix it up and, you know, then we'll drive it. But anyways, very good play. Thanks for Zero for recommending this replay for me, and I hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, guys, if you have any positive or negative remarks, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you have any replays you want to send them, go ahead and send me a PM on the forums, both in CoH2.org or Game Replays. You can also send me an email with that replay, and I will put the email in the description below. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you later.